book discussion Foster by Claire Keegan. This is a bit of an unusual story, actually. It's not even a book. It's more of a short story about a girl that is dropped to the family supposedly for a short time because her mother is expecting a child. And the story then turns into, I think, um, uh, uh, almost like a poetic, dreamlike sequence of events that culminate in the girl actually discovering who her real father is. I think that's what the story is about. It's very poetic. It's beautifully written. Poetic in the sense that it makes you feel more than following the sequence of events. In other words, even though things are happening, this is a story, but it's almost irrelevant what actually is happening. It's Claire is putting you in a state of mind somewhere in Ireland, but it's not even the location that matters. It's the feeling. So she has a very subtle way with her language to describe an atmosphere, feeling, an empathy that you can relate to the people and the story. And the girl, the I person of the story is discovering a big secret that she's sort of understanding and sort of not understanding. In other words, she is, I wouldn't say struggling, but she's uncovering a reality that she deep in her heart always felt, but her frontal cortex, her brain, her logic, understanding hasn't been able to grasp it, and still isn't actually. She's still not understanding fully what's going on, but she's feeling it. So I think that's the beauty of the story. It's like how we humans understand things without really knowing what we're knowing. I think that's really the gist of the story. Now, I want to caveat a little bit, like this is a very unusual novel for me to read. The reason I actually read Claire Keegan is because Cillian Murphy, the actor in Peaky Blinders, he was interviewed about Irish novelists and he mentioned Claire Keegan. So I figured, given his amazing performance as an actor, not just in Peaky Blinders, but also in other movies, particularly in Oppenheimer, I just thought that he's the type of person you might want to consider taking advice from. And I think Claire's story is really a beautiful actor type description of events or story, if you will. Like it's something I appreciate about theater performances, like the feeling they put you in, the atmosphere, the empathy they provoke in you for the people in the story. Now, what's going on maybe on a more subtle or more practical, actually, note here is, of course, probably a very deep trajectory that Ireland is following, a trajectory of shame and religion and Catholicism, and particularly shame. Shame is a theme in the story, and the shame, of course, of having an illegitimate child, which in a religious society like Ireland, particularly in rural Ireland, is almost impossible to fathom. And I think that comes across. I'm pretty sure that's what Claire is describing here. But again, it's almost like a poem. I would say this story is more than a poem. Like if this hadn't been written 100 years ago, it would be like an Eliot poem or something like that, like a long, beautiful poem that describes a time and a feeling and a state of mind of a people. And I think that's what Claire definitely brings to the table. Thank you.